Where in your life can you just be yourself? Is it around certain types of people, certain types of situations? Is it more at home or by yourself? Really reflect on this for a moment and see what comes up. Now tune into what is it about those contexts or situations or people that helps you be yourself when you can't or feel like you can't do it in other contexts or situations. Usually what comes up is we don't feel like we can be ourselves because we are worried we're going to be judged or criticized. We're worried about what other people are going to think of us and that they're not going to think about it or us in a positive way. This stems from believing that we need to be a certain way, whatever that is. Kind of like we're trying to fit in and be accepted to be more like other people so that we're not rejected or whatever we're worried is going to happen to us if we do not do what everybody else is doing. What's so interesting about that is if that's what we're all doing, no one's really getting to be themselves. And how would this even be a problem in our life? I mean, maybe a problem is only a problem if we decide that it's a problem. I recognize this as a problem in my own life when I came to realize I wasn't really feeling like I could be myself in just about any context. It was really foreign to me to even consider that I could be a different way, meaning just be myself. Like I didn't even know who or what that was. And what I did notice is that it always resonated and felt comfortable for me to be around my dogs and just be myself. And when I reflect on and when I experience it now, being around my dogs, where when they look at me, they just look at me with like love and of just fun, right? That they just want to be with me. Then I could be in the moment, in my joy, in my not having any expectations or needing to achieve something or be validated for anything. It's that experience of you don't even have to think, you're just being. If this resonates for you, I invite you to, again, reflect on where can you just be yourself and start there with doing more of that. Because there might be lots of advice out there about here's what you can do. Like I could list off a whole bunch of action steps that you could take, but going from feeling like you aren't comfortable hardly anywhere being yourself to just going and doing it is going to create so much discomfort that most of the time we're likely to just avoid and distract ourselves from doing those things anyway. It's kind of like the advice that says just go do it. If you feel ready, do whatever you are ready for and ready to try, because everything's just an experience and you can't get it wrong. But for those of us who are really so afraid to put ourselves out there because of the potential for rejection or judgment or whatever that is, we have learned to just play it safe by hiding ourselves. So you can set an intention to just be more aware, even for 30 seconds, however long you want. If you have animals and you know that that is a space, like that experience feels so good to you, then be conscious of spending time with your animals and just enjoying that experience. In order to shift something, like change an experience that we're having, the first thing we have to do is become aware and realize we do have a choice. We can create a different reality, and it starts with coming in to the now moment, being present. And if we do it in a space or a context where we just don't feel any sense of discomfort, it's a great place to start. If you don't feel like you can identify anything in that, within your day-to-day life and everything feels like a struggle, it's a little more challenging, but there is always something. And if being alone helps you do that, that's a great place to start. If this resonates with you, follow along. I'll have some more videos that will also guide you through some of these practices.